Hey, hey, hey. So listen, I talk with different companies and different people all the time. And I've been asked this question in the discussion about, hey, I need to build a funnel because I need to drop my customers into it. Or I need to get more sales, so I need to put it into a funnel. And then as we're talking about it, we're talking about the fact that how do you get the customers there? And they're looking at, okay, I need to make sure that this funnel is optimized for SEO. So I really want to know, raise your hand, like, okay, who believes that ClickFunnels is the best way to go, or who believes that it's a actual optimized website is the best way to go. And there's a couple different schools of thought. The challenge that happens is that everybody thinks they're the same thing, and everybody's looking at them as exactly they're identical. So there's two specific things there. But they all view them as the same. So here's what I wanted to do on this video and kind of just summarize this for those that are kind of new to the whole thing. I mean, ClickFunnels is probably the most recognized name brand out there as far as a platform. They're super awesome. Don't want to take anything away from that, but there's other ways to accomplish the same thing. Because ClickFunnels is like, Kleenex. It's a brand, and now everybody recognizes ClickFunnels as the way to build funnels. And like I said, you can build these in multiple different platforms, but they just have the recognition. So it's good. Kudos to them. In addition to that, there's also the websites and the SEO. And so what I want to try to do is actually define and explain that there's actually two different things that are going on. If you take a funnel, the goal and the purpose of the funnel is to capture that lead or to capture that sale. There's a very specific objective that you're trying to accomplish through a funnel. Yes, there has to be ad copy. Yes, there has to be marketing. Yes, it has to look presentable. But the objective for a funnel is to capture or get somebody to do that one specific thing. So for example, if you're running an info product, the funnel would be, or the ClickFunnel or the funnel that you would set up would be, the whole purpose of that is to get the information, number one. Number two is then you use a lot of upsells, or you come along and say, hey, now that you've purchased or gotten this free tip, now this next step is, and this is where the funnel comes into play, the next step is, hey, here's an add-on. Here's something else that you can do in addition to. And then after that, it's like, oh, this is an upsell, or there's a whole lot of little tips and tricks that you can do with funnel building that allow you to take a customer from, here's my email address for a free tips and tricks, to, hey, I do want to purchase this. I do want to add this on. I do want to increase my order. I do want to buy more than one for a discounted price. And so there's all these steps that go into building that funnel. And again, it can be done on multiple platforms. ClickFunnels is the most popular right now. And again, kudos to them to be able to do that. So that's the first thing. The second thing, though, and this is where the difference comes, is that ClickFunnels was not built to be, or to actually have organic traffic find it. And so what I'm saying is that the ClickFunnel is, or the funnel that you're building is very specific to driving traffic to it. So you have to go out and do your own advertising, whether it's Facebook ads, YouTube ads, whatever those ads are, you have to drive traffic to that funnel. And as you drive traffic to the funnel, then those people will then convert. So the second half of that, and this is where everybody gets confused, the second half of that is having a great foundation and having a web page that is optimized for organic type traffic. So let's say, for example, again, you've got a great info product on how to become a motivational speaker. Well, people that are looking for motivational speaking may go on to Google and they'll type in, how do I become a motivational speaker? Well, your website is where you want to optimize for that. So that way your website can get ranked right up in there with that organic traffic. So again, it's really kind of, they're really similar, but yet there's a lot of really key differences. So the objective for a web page is to allow it to optimize organically and allow people to find you when they're actually going out into the web and be able to find something, or they want to search on a specific topic. A friend of mine, Steve, said the best way to define what you're trying to accomplish with the SEO or the actual organic type searches is Google wants to end the search. What do you mean by that? Well, Google wants to be able to say, this person came in and said, I want to learn how to be a motivational speaker. So they type in motivation, and then all of a sudden your website pops up, and they go there, and then they don't go back to search to find something different because they're finding the answers that they're looking for. And that's truly what all of the optimization and the SEO, and that's really what the objective is to be able to accomplish. So remember, so this is what we're talking about. The funnel, the objective is to get them to purchase something. The objective is to actually get them to upsell or cross-sell or increase. There's a very specific objective that, or something that you want them to accomplish. The organic stuff, yes, you want to get to them in the funnel, but the website is all built on the fact that you want them to be able to find you. So when they're doing searches, the objective is to be able to find you. So I hope that helps a couple of people. Again, I know that there's a lot of questions, and I get this all the time when I talk to business owners, especially small business owners. If you're not familiar with what's going on online, feel free to leave a comment, ask a question. Let me know what questions you have about that, because sometimes the terms are confusing. People don't really understand what a funnel is, or they don't really understand what optimization is, or SEO. So if you have questions about that, just let me know. And again, this is really for those small business people that have never had an introduction. So that's real simple. Funnels is to be able to sell things. There's really no optimization or organic on it. There's a little, but not a lot. That's not the objective. And then you have your website. Now, you have to have both in order to have a very successful business. You have to have the website for the organic, and then you have to have the other. So anyway, that's what we've got today. So hope that you enjoyed this. And again, leave comments if you have questions, or even if you have just, snot remark, I'll take those too. So we'll see you guys.